Let's face it, today's dating world is chaotic. There's social media, dating apps, and endless distractions. Women are flooded with attention, but here's the twist. They're not swimming in a sea of quality options. So what really sets a man apart? It's not your bank account or your six-pack, it's your mindset. In this video, we're breaking down the secret sauce, why women are naturally drawn to men who don't need them. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn could completely change how you approach dating. Section 1. The harsh truth about modern dating. Here's a reality check. Sure, women attract attention more easily than men, but most of it? It's not quality. Most of it comes from men who lack substance or don't genuinely understand what women are looking for beyond surface-level attraction. And when it comes to behavior, the competition isn't even close. Most men fumble here. They don't understand the delicate balance between showing genuine interest and trying too hard. Think of it like walking a tightrope. Lean too far in one direction, either smothering her with attention or being too aloof, and you're done. Mistakenly, a lot of guys treat dating like the gym. Push harder and you'll get results. Spoiler alert, it doesn't work like that. Over-pursuing just screams neediness, and no amount of fancy cars, designer clothes, or a ripped physique can save you if you come off as desperate. Women are incredibly perceptive. They can pick up on insecurity no matter how much you try to mask it. Trust me, I've seen it firsthand. A guy with local celebrity status, a flashy car, and money was literally laughed at by the woman he was trying to impress. Why? Because he needed her approval more than he valued himself. And in the end, that's the biggest turnoff. A man who places someone else's validation above his own self-worth. Section 2. Confidence versus overcompensation. Let's talk confidence. A confident man is assertive and direct. He knows his worth and doesn't rely on external factors like expensive dinners or grand gestures to impress a woman. Instead, he polarizes. He makes her choose. And that's powerful. Confidence isn't about being arrogant or overbearing. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, standing by your values, and knowing when to walk away. A confident man doesn't chase. He attracts by staying true to who he is. But here's the trap. When you start relying on material things to win her over, you're essentially saying, I need your validation. It's a red flag. She'll sense it, and your value in her eyes plummets. And here's the kicker. Even if you're not wealthy, this can happen. It's not just about material things, it's about how you behave. Neediness shows in subtle ways. Texting her 10 times a day, constantly checking in, rearranging your entire schedule for her, or fishing for compliments with questions like, do you really like me? It's not about what you have, it's about how you carry yourself. Think of it like a poker game. If you're constantly revealing your hand, you lose the mystery, the intrigue. Confidence is staying in control of your emotions, being willing to take risks, and letting things unfold naturally. When you let go of the need to prove yourself, you become someone worth noticing. And that's the kind of man who stands out. Someone who knows he's enough without needing constant reassurance. Trust me, this shift alone could completely change how women respond to you. Section 3. The importance of purpose and mission. Here's the deal. If your life revolves around a woman, you're in trouble. Women don't want to be your everything. It's suffocating. They want to be a part of your life, not the centerpiece. That's why having a mission, a purpose, is critical. Without it, you're like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly and relying on someone else to steer your life. And trust me, no one finds that attractive. When you're focused on something bigger, whether it's your career, a passion project, or self-improvement, you naturally become more magnetic. Why? Because you're not chasing her. You're chasing your goals. You're showing her that your life has meaning and direction, with or without her. And here's the beauty of it. When she sees you living for yourself, fully immersed in your mission, she'll want to be part of that journey. You become the man she admires, not because you made her your priority, but because you've prioritized becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, women are a complement to your life, not the foundation of it. When you make your purpose your anchor, you not only build confidence, but also eliminate the neediness that can ruin relationships. So ask yourself, what are you striving for? What wakes you up every morning and keeps you pushing forward? And here's the best part. When you lock in on your purpose, you become immune to desperation. You're not chasing anyone because you're already fulfilled. In the next section, we're diving into something just as intriguing: why women are drawn to men they think they can fix. Spoiler alert, it's not about you being broken. Stay tuned because this might just shift your entire perspective on how attraction works. Section 4. Why women want to fix men. This might surprise you, but many women are drawn to men they think they can fix. It's not because they want a project, it's about emotional investment. If she believes she's helping you grow, it deepens her connection to you. It's a subtle but powerful dynamic. When a woman feels she's making a positive impact in your life, it fosters a sense of partnership and emotional intimacy. But here's the catch. It only works under one condition. Here's the kicker. This only works when she sees you as confident and independent to begin with. If you're a blank slate with no direction, no drive, or worse, no self-respect, there's nothing for her to enhance. A woman doesn't want to fix you because you're broken. She wants to add value to a man who's already got his life together. The foundation needs to be solid. That means being a man who knows his worth, stands on his own 2 feet, and invites her to contribute to an already thriving life. When a woman contributes to your life, it needs to come from a place of wanting to enhance you, not complete you. That's the difference. A man who's dependent on her for validation? That's a no-go. Neediness, whether it's emotional or otherwise, will turn her away faster than anything else. So the question is, are you building yourself up in a way that invites her to be part of your growth, or are you leaning on her to fill the gaps? But here's the most intriguing part. This whole dynamic shifts when we talk about highly attractive women. These women aren't looking to fix anyone, they have an entirely different set of expectations. In the next section, we're going to break down exactly what it takes to confidently date women who are often put on a pedestal. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Section 5. The truth about dating highly attractive women. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Dating incredibly attractive women. Every guy says he wants to date a 10, but most don't realize what that really entails. These women are rare. Think runways, million-follower Instagram accounts, VIP sections of clubs, or the kind of attention that turns heads wherever they go. It sounds like a dream, but the reality? It's not for the faint of heart. Here's the challenge. If you're not solid in your confidence, you'll crumble. The spotlight these women live in, the attention they receive, it's enough to make any insecure man spiral. Men often put these women on a pedestal, seeing them as superior or untouchable. And when that happens, a dangerous cycle begins. You start doubting yourself, acting differently around her, and suddenly your behavior screams insecurity. And when you start to feel like she's better than you, guess what? Neediness creeps in, and it's game over. Here's the truth. These women don't want to be treated like goddesses. They want to be treated like people. They're used to being idolized by men who think they can win them over with compliments or over-the-top gestures. The key? Treat her like any other woman. Stay grounded. Speak to her with the same confidence and ease you'd show anyone else. Because the moment you put her on a pedestal, you're not just making her your trophy. You're losing your frame, and with it, your appeal. But there's a deeper layer to this. Why do some men thrive in these situations while others fall apart? What separates the confident few from the rest of the pack? In the next section, we're diving into the paradox of attraction, why women are drawn to men who don't need them. This might just turn everything you thought you knew about dating upside down. Stay tuned, it's about to get real. Section 6. The paradox of attraction, 10 to 1230. Here's where things get really interesting. Women are most attracted to men who don't need them. At first glance, this might sound counterintuitive, but it's one of the most powerful dynamics in attraction. Why? Because it creates a challenge. Women want to earn your attention, not feel like it's handed to them on a silver platter. When a man doesn't place a woman at the center of his world, he signals that his value comes from within, not from external validation. And that's magnetic. Think about it. The more you chase something, the more it slips away. It's human nature. We want what feels just out of reach. But when you focus on yourself, your goals, and your happiness, something incredible happens. The right people naturally gravitate toward you, drawn by the energy of someone who knows their worth. It's like happiness itself. It's elusive when you chase it, but when you cultivate it from within, it radiates outward like a beacon. Happiness, as they say, is like a butterfly. Chase it, and it flies away, but stay still, stay grounded, and it lands softly on your shoulder. Here's the bottom line. Confidence isn't about pretending you don't care. It's about knowing, deep down, that you'll be fine either way. You can care for someone deeply, even love them, without needing their validation to feel complete. When you focus on building yourself first, your mindset, your purpose, your happiness, everything else starts to fall into place naturally.